Yo, it's your bird, Professor Kyra, and something I just thought of, I don't think I've ever touched on before. And I feel like it's really interesting because I feel like a lot of people don't know it, and that is simply, how exactly do you get a cool sort of interaction with a mascot? Or even just like any kind of interaction. So, in the time that I've been a mascot, and I've been a mascot for a little while now, I've noticed there are certain interactions that really just like get me going, and ones that really make an impact in like my performing. And I feel like there's some people who want to interact with the mascot, but they don't know how. Now, I'm speaking from a sports mascot perspective, but I'm also speaking from a particular sport perspective. No, I will not tell you the sport, but you kind of get the idea. So the particular sport that I work for, I am not directly on the field of play. I'm actually like with the crowd, having a good time, doing my thing. So it is very easy to interact with me. I wander the concourse a lot. I am in the seating bowl a lot. So how exactly could you interact with me? The biggest thing is time and place. I have to really stress that because for a lot of people, they think, oh, let me just go and interact now. No. Sometimes we have to be at a certain place at a certain time, and if you see us kind of rushing, it's not the time or the place. Time and place kind of goes a long way too, because inappropriate interactions, at least for me, I can't speak for all mascots, is not going to get you an interaction. We are actually going to avoid that because you got to really understand that we are trying to do a job, and inappropriate stuff is not going to fly with our company because the team we work for is our company that we work for, and they don't want a bad image. I can't speak for everyone though. So, time and place. If you see us just kind of wandering and we don't look like we're going somewhere specific, that's a perfect time to interact. It's very good to kind of understand that we are doing a job, and sometimes we have little down moments, and we can interact with people for longer periods of time. Like I said, time and place is huge. So if you happen to see a mascot kind of just like meandering, not really looking like they're doing anything specific, absolutely go and interact with them. The biggest thing to get an interaction first is to make sure we can see you. I'm not going to lie to you, sometimes I don't see people. Our field of vision in suits is not very good. It's not like this suit. This suit, my eyes are actually my eyes, and I can see a little bit out of the mouth, but for most mascots, this is how they're seeing, and this might be the only amount of space we can see from. We don't have very good vision. I know for the suit that I have, my field of vision is very limited, but I try to make the best of it. So we may not see you if you're too far away or you're kind of like behind us, so very much get our attention. Call us out by name. I'm gonna hear you. You call my name, I will whip around, I'll be all dramatic about it, and like we can have a really cool interaction. But the biggest thing is like getting our attention. You're gonna know by that if we are doing something else, because I would try to be respectful and I'll be like, hey, like I can't, and like I'm trying to get somewhere. Or like if you see me stop and like very willing to interact, perfect opportunity. But the best kind of interactions are like the fun ones. Be fun with us. Like, we are here to entertain. So like have a cool interaction, dance with us, you know, take some pictures with us. You know, it's really like going to matter how you approach us and how you want to interact, because we are going to be responsive to you. That's kind of how it is. A lot of times if people are kind of nervous, we take over and we'll kind of do some stuff because we're going to try to like engage in a way that seems comfortable with the person we kind of interact with. But no, having fun with us is the best way to get the best interaction. My favorite is when people have like really little kids who you can clearly see that they do not like know what a mascot even is, because they are so adorable, and I will stay there as long as possible. Unless I have somewhere to be, I will sit with that kid on the floor for 15-20 minutes. I don't care. I have done that before, and people have like been like, how do you have that much patience? Like, look, I'm sweating in here. Sitting down with this kid and having the best time is a huge break for me, because I'm still doing my job, but I'm doing it very calmly in a way to let myself kind of breathe. But I made a really quick video about this, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. Don't be disrespectful. Do not be disrespectful to us, because I am a little bit petty and I will not interact with you, but I will also hush you and keep walking. And if you continue to be a big problem, I will tell my handler and we will get you removed. Disrespect does not fly. Now, let me talk through a sports perspective. Playful disrespect is very different. I say that and people are like, what are you talking about? Let me explain what playful disrespecting is and why, like, I like it and I think it's very fun versus like straight up disrespect. As a sports mascot, you will interact with fans of the opposing team. You'll see them, and the playful disrespect is like telling them like, oh no, like not that jersey, you know, like ignoring them where you see them but you're kind of just like, and don't want to deal with it. That kind of stuff. And honestly, I like interacting with opposing like fans because I want them to have a good experience too. I travel a lot for sports too. I visit a lot of different arenas, and I would want to be respected just as much at an opposing team's arena as any. The mascot is like the best part of it. I actually had some really cool interactions with other mascots at other arenas because now I wasn't the mascot, but I was a fan, and I was like messing around with them because like as a mascot you kind of know what they like, and it is really fun. We've had some really cool interactions, me and my friend, because we're a duo at the team I work for, with some opposing fans, because what I do is like I'll block the logo on their jersey, all this kind of stuff, and I'll mess around with them, but then I'm like really cool with them. I'll shake their hand, like I'll make them feel very welcome. Playful disrespect is fine, absolutely fine. I had a really awesome conversation with somebody last season. The ironic part was there was opposing fans. I was a handler at the time for my friend. It was a game that I wasn't working, but I was a handler. There was opposing fans. This particular team was pretty far away, so I was chatting with them while my friend was doing their thing, still keeping an eye, and I just was like, I kind of want to talk to them. I'm usually not a very extroverted person, but like I would want to feel welcome coming this far to see my team. So I was talking to them, and we were talking for a while. They were super nice, and ironically, this was playoffs, and I told them, you know, hey, like, because the game was like just ending, I think, like it was in overtime, and the game had just ended, and they were about to leave, and I had talked to them again, and I was like, you know, hey, I like, with all due respect, like, this game was incredible on your behalf. And I said to them, I was like, you know, with all due respect, you know, this was great. This was fantastic. It was a really good, strong game. I hope you guys go far. Like, if I have to pick any team, I want you guys to go far. One should fucking know that they actually won the championship. And I was like, God damn it. I was like, hey, I knew that was going to happen. But anyway, that kind of stuff is really cool. Blatant disrespect is not. If you come up and you're immediately starting to try to hit me, punch me, trip me, anything, not only will I ignore you, I will get you in trouble. I'm trying to do my job, and at no point in my job should I be physically assaulted. I have been inappropriately touched before at my job by, most of the time it's men, and it's very disgusting, but females do it too, so I'm not going to sit here. I have had a man at a table. We have club seats, and they have like tables and stuff. I was walking by, it was just kind of like saying hi, all this other stuff. He put his arm around my waist, pulled me, and immediately was trying to grab my chest. I ripped away. I have had, unfortunately, this situation happen a lot, so I just walk away. I don't even bother. However, I did tell my handler, and my handler stood there at that table when my friend then came in, because she was making sure that this did not happen again. Blatant disrespect will not only get you no interaction from a mascot, but it will get you in a lot of trouble. Please don't disrespect mascots. We are doing our job, and if you disrespect us and you are harsh, violent, anything to us, you will be banned. That is a warning. I'm trying to be nice about it, but I will not be nice if you are disrespectful to me when I'm at my job. I'm trying to do my job. And if you don't want to interact with me, do not approach me. Do not do anything with me. Leave me alone. It's as simple as that. But interacting with mascots can be really fun. You can have some really awesome memories. I'm always like super nice, and I give people time. Like, I give every person time. Unless I have to be somewhere else, I will spend as much time as possible with every person that wants to interact with me. I know a lot of mascots usually aren't like that sometimes because of whatever reason, but like, I try to spend time with every kid, every adult, or whatever that wants to actually spend the time, talk to me or whatever. I try. But don't disrespect me. It's as simple as that. Don't disrespect mascots, please. You are going to get yourself in a lot of trouble if you try to. Okay? Alright. Simple enough. Thought it'd be like a nice little fun video to talk about, like, how to interact and engage with mascots. Like, just get our attention. Just get our attention. Like, be respectful to us. You can have a really cool time with us. Take pictures, you know, all that. But it's that simple. We're not scary, I promise.